Will I lose all my money today? That's what we're going to find out. Today, I'm searching for One Piece cards and maybe some Pokemon cards. I'm over here at Fire and Ice Games in Rocklin, California. Just a short drive from Sacramento. I'm looking for cards. I'm at their March card show. I'm about to head inside and see what kind of excitement I get into. So let's go in, find some cards, and see if we can find the One Piece. Or in my case, cardboard that's cheaper than figurines. One Piece, here we go. I seldomly go to game and card shops, but this is one of those days where I did make it in. So inside the Fire and Ice, walls lined with gaming, nerddom, TCG memorabilia. To my left, you can obviously see lines of video games stacked on the walls. TCG vendors to my right, lining the middle aisles and just the middle sections. Several of these vendors mostly had Pokemon TCG. Now, if you're looking for Pokemon TCG, this was a space to go. I was able to find a few One Piece vendors, but there weren't very many. And there was a very small section to my left in one of the cases that had singles, but I was on the hunt for booster packs to open them myself. But I walked around, kind of peering over people, just seeing things, looking at the walls, just seeing what they had to offer. They had this giant Halo helmet, and I was stuck staring at that for a second. It was really cool. There were some vendors that did have singles of One Piece cards. There were a few Pokemon card packs that I was really looking at. I was looking at older gen Pokemon card packs. I think I found Gen 5, 6 packs, and I was like, oh, it was tempting to get them. Obviously, people were bringing their binders. They were buying, selling, trading, having a good time. I was trying to look at all the card packs and see what they had on their shelves, along with what was on the shelving for Fire and Ice. Fire and Ice had a huge Magic selection. I'm not a Magic TCG player, but yeah. But did wander around, explored, checked out the art. Really liked some of the art and some of the sleeving for the stands. Yeah, I had never actually been in this store, so it was really cool to finally make it out. It'd been on my list since they had opened to go check it out, and they even got a Blockbuster sign, which is really cool. And right above me, you can obviously see the Mario crates. Yeah, they had a lot of singles. Did see a few booster packs, older booster packs. I was like, okay, do I want to spend $200? It might be worth it, but I opted out. I was checking the cases. I was checking what was on the walls. And at one point, one of the employees approached me, asked if I was doing all right. Great customer service, very kind. I told him I was doing all right. I was just exploring and looking around. And then, yeah, back to the vendors that were there. They had a few things, even comics, TCG comics, Magic. Other people exploring around and trying to find some goodies. And they did have people there buying stuff from their store even. So that was a plus. In my hand, I had my One Piece TCG cards that I had purchased. So yeah, it was a good time. I don't know what else there was to do, so I think I was there for maybe an hour. Alright, channel, so I picked up 3 One Piece boosters. I'm leaving Fire and Ice right now. They didn't have a lot of One Piece. I'm a little surprised they don't sell boosters or sealed items at Fire and Ice. I mean, it's kind of hard to get your hands on them. I got a really good deal for these 3 packs. I think I was trying to get rid of them. I'm fine with that. And I do like Buggy, Shanks, Blackbeard, and Luffy, so really cool. head out, and I'll rip these packs later. I'm excited to see what I may get. But yeah, that concludes our adventure today.